Alright guys, we're going to talk a little bit today about the Cabarrus County Fair. If you're going out to do the show, first off, like I said, it is at Cabarrus County Fair. It's an exhibit hall building. If you go to the livestock where the chickens and the cows are, you definitely went to the wrong place. Once you get there, of course, look for the rainbow booth. You'll see the money machines, the rainmates, and all set up. When you go out there, though, don't wear, be dressed like a bum in blue jeans and a t-shirt, kind of like I am today. Get you a pair of khakis, a knit shirt, maybe not a tie. Ain't got to dress up too much. Of course, you could wear a tie and always take it off if it was too much. Women, I guess go maybe a dress, something like that would be fine. Shine your shoes up, make them look pretty good, be presentable. When you get out there, you found your booth, go ahead and cut everything on. Now, when you cut everything on, there's a dial on the back of the money machine, kind of at the bottom there. If you'll flip it all the way around and turn it up, everything should come on. But first off, of course, you got to put money in the money machine, and before you cut it on, because in the Fans Act said it can blow your money over, all you got to do is tip the glass piece back. Once you've tipped it back, just kind of slide your money in there in your bag, shake your bag, all your money will come out, and then, of course, cut everything on. So I guess I jumped ahead of myself right there. So definitely put the money in there first. The fan that should be probably behind the money machine blowing out toward the rainmates, that's to use to blow the fragrances out toward the customer so they can smell and get that big whiff when they do walk by. It just intensifies it, makes it a lot better. So cut the fan on, guys, blow the fragrances toward the customer. Make sure you put the fragrance in the rainmate. I don't really care which kind. If you got somebody interested, of course, change it up for them. That way they can smell those fragrances. Fifth thing I guess we want to talk about here is how to get them to register. When you've got a customer come up, this is what I've found out worked best for me in the past. Don't stand behind the booth. Stand out in the aisle where the customers are walking. That kind of sounds crazy, but if you think about it, if you stand out there in the aisle, the customers come to you. All you got to do is get them to register with the money machine. Simply, guys, what we're doing today is we're giving away a free rainbow. The closest guest wins. That's how they win the free rainbow. The closest guess to how much money is inside of the money machine. So definitely stand out in the aisle, kind of that way you can push them toward the money machine right there to get them to register. So, just simply say, the closest guest, of course, wins a free rainbow. You got to be in it to win it, something along that lines. Definitely talk it up. Be excited when you're out there. Because if you're excited, your customers that are coming through, they'll be excited, and you're more likely to get them to register by them being in a better mood. So definitely get excited about this. You can make a lot of money here at the show. Of course, that's why we're here. So once you've got them to the money machine and you got them registered, what I always do is I don't really stand over top of them, but I stand close enough where I can see the card and check out, okay, is it Mr. and Mrs.? Does she have a wedding ring on? Does he have a wedding band on? Somewhat in that category. Then number one, if they're married. So now that you know they're married, and if they're not, that's still okay, but you want to look, at what type of income they have coming in per year. You see that. What city it's in. I mean, you can tell all that by that registration card. So definitely kind of browse over. Don't stand right over top of them, but the good thing is to stay with them, because once they registered, if it's a good appointment, you see it, it looks good on paper. All you simply got to do is grab it before they put it in. Always put your box, the register box, behind the money machine. Let everyone hand the paper to you, then you put it in the box. The reason for that is because we have a show special. Now, what this show special is, a free rainmate. You know how people love these rainmates right here. Guys, we're giving them away during this show. All right, you can get them absolutely free of charge. So that's definitely a good thing. However, there is some rules and stipulations to it. Of course, the customer must see an in-home demonstration within the 7 days of the day presented to this paper. So once they hand that registration card over to you, what you want to do is you say, now guys, let me tell you about our Cabarrus County Fair show special. This is only through the show only. What we're actually doing is I'm going to actually do a mini rainmate demo. So I'm just going to bring them over to my row of rainmates. Of course, it'll already be on and running. Now let me tell you a little bit about this product. Of course, this is our air purifier. It's called the rainmate. What you can do, it pulls the air in the backside of the machine, pushes it into the water, washes the dirty air, and sends out clean, fresh water washed air. So it's an air purifier for your home. However, you can also make your home smell good while you're getting the dust particles, things like that out of the air. Check this out. What are your favorite fragrance? The orange, lemon, mulberry, eucalyptus, whatever you got up there. List a couple of them. Let them give you one of their favorite fragrances. Of course, add you a little bit in there. Once you've got your fragrance added in there, you've got your customer now that registered excited about the rainmate. Now, I'm just going to grab this card. Make sure you keep these papers close by at all times. because I'm going to grab this and I'm going to explain to them. If you'll notice, guys, this is our show special right here. What we're doing is we're giving away free Rainmates right here. That's that little machine I just showed you before. I know you'd really like one in your home. What we got to do is I just got to show you a short demonstration of the Rainbow. It takes me about 45 minutes to an hour, guys. You ain't got to buy nothing, but it has to be within the next 7 days. Let me ask you a question. Are you and your husband, if they're married, remember that's why we looked for that earlier, so if they're married, you will say, would you and your husband be available this date? So today's the 6th. What I'm going to ask them, are they going to be available the 7th or the 8th around 6 o'clock? Keep your notepad close by. Now, notice I offered for that next day. The reason why I offered the next day, notice we got 7 days here. They know that. I just explained it to them. They have to watch within the next 7 days. I'm going to give them the first 2 days at a certain time, too. Normally, evenings works the best. So if you want to set up some appointments, that's how you use it, with this piece of paper right here. Definitely keep it close by. That'll make you or break you in this business as far as your shows. So definitely, you know, present this piece of paper. Now, you done your mini Rainmate demo. You got them excited about that. Now, the biggest thing is make sure you stand in the aisle. I can't emphasize that any more than I already have. Stand in the aisle to get the customers over. That's how you're going to get them registered. Make sure, again, they hand you the card. Once you've got the card, explain to them, get excited about the Rainmate, explain to them, hey, we're giving these away just for the Cabarrus County Fair only. Like I said, they're going to watch the demo in the next 7 days. So that's how you're going to instant set that appointment while you're at the show. So go ahead and grab that information there. Other than that, it's pretty simple. If they're not interested about, you know, the Rainmate, of course, you're still going to register them in the box. So just go ahead and put the piece of paper in the box. So what you can do is just write their information on the back of the registration card, hold on to it, and walk away, put it to the side. You've got a demo already set with them. Of course, bring that back to the office, give it to your marketing, keep in touch with your marketing. That way, you know, they know what you've got set and everything else. After that, as far as that goes, you just got to tear down. Of course, how you tear down, do the opposite of everything you just done. You want to cut the money machine off, all the way off. That should cut everything else off, right? Is that correct? So if you cut your money machine off, everything else will be cut off. Take your money out of the money machine. Don't leave it in there overnight, and you want to get it to whoever's working there that next day. That's the weekends only, correct? What about through the week?
They need to get it here.
Through the week, just bring it back to, you know, Johnson Distributors here in Gastonia. Drop it off. We'll get it to the next person. If it's on the weekend, we'll, I guess I'm assuming, contact you, let you know who you need to meet with, where you need to meet them, and all that, so you can give them the money and all to go to the next place. Now, this is a big thing here. Do not go out to the show and try to sell fragrances, Rainmates, rainbows. You're not there to do any of that. You're not there to sell anything. You're there to give away these Rainmates right here absolutely free, because what's it going to do? Give you demos. Everybody knows our in-home demonstrations what's going to sell the Rainbow. Don't try to sell them on the product or the fragrances or the Rainmates there. Don't try to sell them on any of that. Just explain to them how they can get this awesome machine right here for a home. Like I said, it's great for allergies and asthmas. Y'all know that. Just sell that product there to the customer. You'll get them booked up. Within 7 days, you'll go show them a demo. You know what happens there. I think I've pretty much covered everything. So good luck and good recruiting.